Hey, what's going on everyone? Welcome your faces to a brand new vlog today. Hope you're having a lovely day. And we're returning back with another one today, where it's the day before moving. And this video will bleed into tomorrow as well, when we finally make the move up north, which is going to be quite exciting. So we've got some bits to sort out today. Just little bits and bobs, like claps down my desk and stuff like that. Pack up any last bits and bobs and just be fully ready for tomorrow, really. So that is the plan. We're going to go pick up my car today as well, because my car's been in the garage, but luckily we're getting it back just in time before moving. So that's another thing we've got to do today, and obviously tomorrow we've got the big move. So basically, sort out today, pick up my car, move tomorrow, and get settled in. That's kind of the premise of today's vlog, so let's get rocking and rolling with it. Just having a bit of nostalgia right now, just thinking about the setup, like the sort of content I've made before I dismantled it. So, thinking of the setup, so I've been at this setup for like 7 years, and I've gone from like moved from Minecraft to Siege, played Siege loads, like on stream. Then I've created Lockdown Island at this setup. I created Craft Realm. So many good videos here, and it's just like nostalgia, man. When you just take a step back and just think about yourself, like what you have created there, it's quite mental. It's quite mental. The fact, like the amount of stuff, and like if I was to like list of all the pieces of content I have like done at this setup, and it's my favorite, Lockdown Island. It always rings the bell to me. I absolutely love that series. If you haven't watched that one, I highly recommend it. It's my favourite series I've ever recorded. It was just so good during the time as well. The fact I've done Lockdown at this desk as well, man, that's insane. That's the thing as well. A lot of nostalgia, man. A lot of nostalgia. Like during Lockdown, playing like streaming so much. Just Animal Crossing sessions during Lockdown. Playing a lot of games during Lockdown to kind of get you through it, man. It was a time, absolute time. And the fact that it's all like been closed down now, it's absolutely insane. But before I dismantle it, that's the station. Ignore the wire management. Ignore the wire management. But that is the setup there. And yeah, a lot of good content's been made there. And I'm looking forward to the next place where we make the next lot of content as well. So let's get dismantling. So we're slowly getting there with everything. And yeah, it's always easier to unpack a setup down than it is to set it back up. It's quite strange, like dismantling it takes so much play quicker. But yeah, Mum's is on her way to pick up the car now, which is good. So it's past its MOT after failing it last time, because last time, I don't know, it's something, the starter was playing up on the car. That's why it's been in the garage for like nearly 2 weeks. So, but the car's, my mum's is literally going to do that because she seen I was busy packing. So she's like, oh, we'll go and get your car while you're doing that. So thank you, Mother, for helping with that. But yeah, it's all coming together quite well. Just finished doing this now. Also just want to add as well, if you're like, why don't you just time lapse, you collapse it down? I don't want to have a 5 GB file on my phone. So yes, maybe when I move, when I get faster internet, because at the minute, I've only got like upload of like 50 megabytes. But where I'm going to be moving to, we're going to have over 50 megabytes upload. So maybe in the future time lapses, but just at the minute, no time lapses, okay? So just updates. And there we have it. The setup completely collapsed down and it's all boxed up. I am not going to show you the box because it's just madness. Pure madness. It's not organised in there. I've tried my best to write because I am terrible at remembering where things go. Tried to keep the wires plugged in. A silly thing to do, but it's a little thing I do. I try my best to keep the little wires plugged in, just like for complicated like wire setups. So they're just like piled neatly and not gonna break. Because that box is coming with me. That's like my livelihood. That's like that. My PC, my screens, my PlayStation 5, they're coming with me. Everything else can go in the fucking van. I don't care. But that shit is coming in my car. Which leads into, I've got my car back. So that's all good. It's past its MOT and everything like that. So that's all good. So take that car out for a little spin later. Just kind of get that feel for driving again, because I haven't done it in 2 weeks. And I'm about to go and travel 100 odd miles tomorrow. So I think it's just used to that awareness of driving. So I might just go for a quick spin later on and just kind of go. But next on the agenda, claps on the desk, and that's it done then. And have a bit of a clean it because it's absolutely bloody disgusting. Also quite annoying as well. At the new house, I've got all my tools there. I'm having to use this little thing to dismantle my desk. It's like, if I was at the new house, I would have my toolbox. But my toolbox is not with me. It's over 100 miles away. So I'm having to make use of this little screw I've got. So, this is going to be fun. I could use my drill. I'll try this first because I feel like this is more of a screwdriver kind of job. Just like that. The setup is now completely collapsed. I've got no setup here now, so I'm now down to my Chromebook for the evening and for the rest of the day, which don't bother me really. So it's only a night. I used to cope before without a computer, so I could survive a day without it. Actually, probably a few days to be fair, because I've got other stuff to sort out before we get to the house. But that's all done. And yeah, so I've just got to now reorganize in here, like play game of Jenga, like try organize stuff. So that's going to be the thing we're going to do now. But I think I'm going to have a quick lunch, then do that, have a cup of coffee, because that was a mission. So I think I'm going to have a nice little sandwich and a cup of coffee. Right, so we are making progress, moving all the stuff from there to over here. Moving some stuff already into the house, but we're getting there. It's kind of shuttling out. My sister's moving her stuff into my room because she's taken over my room, so she's already moving shit in before I've even gone. So, right, so I've just got back, took my car out for a spin, and mate, bloody. Do you know when you just haven't drove your car in a while and you're just like, oh my god. It's just that. It's really weird. I don't know if anyone else gets like that, but for me, I always find if I'm driving a little while, it's always like, right, get back to basics, trying to remember everything, but it's easy enough. But it's just dusting it all off. But yes, I'm back. Went and got some essentials because obviously it's moving tomorrow. So I think it's always good if you're moving, like say if you've got people helping you, to get little things essential. So taking advice, all right. That's the idea of doing these vlogs. Is make sure you've got milk, got tea, coffee. And generally some biscuits as well. So I've got for Viennese Wells and some Milky Moos as for the guests. So because my parents are helping tomorrow, I was like, right, I need to make sure I've got biscuits and tea, which I've got those, and I got milk. So keep the movers happy because that's their payment for helping. So if you provide the goods, it's like a hot drink and a nice biscuit, they're happy. So that's good. So remember that, all right? Remember that when you're moving. Tea and biscuits, coffee, milk, coffee. All the stuff that you think that you need for the people who are helping you move, like tea, coffee, whatnot, buy it. Highly recommend. But yeah, it's currently now, what's the time now? It is currently 5:10, and I don't have a clue what to do now, because I'd normally be like, all right, boot up the computer, start playing some games, start editing videos and stuff like that, but I don't have any of that, so I don't really know what to do with myself. I'm a bit, probably grab my laptop and just go and watch some TV, I think, because that's all I can really do, really. And maybe watch some YouTube. Yes, I'm now back to being a very basic bitch. I just have to add into this vlog as well. I knew my sister was a bit of a Harry Potter nerd. Like, she always watches the movies, like, constantly, like, on repeat. And she's got this collection. Just like, look, like Lego sets, but obviously a big pop figure. She's got Lego up there. It's like, she's a super Harry Potter nerd. Never knew that, really, like how much she was obsessed with it, but yeah. So I'm just chilling now. I've pretty much been doing that all afternoon, really. I've just been kind of catch up on like little admin stuff I could do. So sort out my car tax and car insurance. Mate, it's fucking expensive running a car. I don't lie, but I tend to do it annually, so I don't do it monthly. And oh my god, so much money in one hit, but don't need to worry about it now until next year, so I can save up this next year. But yeah, it's mainly be doing that now tonight, and it's currently like 9 o'clock now, so I'm just chilling just before going to bed, probably in like an hour or two. Might try again an early night tonight. But yeah, it's the last few hours. I've got literally nothing to do really. Probably just watch some YouTube and just chill out and spend my last night in this room, which is quite mental to think. Head to bed and do the big move tomorrow. At the minute, I'm feeling quite excited by it, and just knowing it's happening. I'm not feeling nervous or anything like that. Not having no second thoughts sort of thing. It's just kind of best way I could describe how I'm feeling right now. It's like the fact it's happening tomorrow. It just doesn't feel. I'm probably more like leaning to the more the fact it's like it just feels like it's finally here. And the fact it's like tomorrow night is like the first night in the house. It's really exciting, and I've got a lot of other stuff to sort out and that, but it's just kind of just dealing with one thing at a time and shit like that. So yeah, I'm excited by it. Really am. Probably that also a thing as well where it's kind of like you're now stepping into the adult world a bit. So I've done it before, like moved out 2 times and whatnot, but this time it feels like it's for real. Man, it is for real this time, proper. Cause it's the fact moving into my own home, and especially across the country, it's kind of like it's exciting to kind of just know what's happening. I probably don't sound it, but I'm just kind of like in the moment. I'm excited. I'm just like, yeah, I'm not jumping for joy, like, yeah. But I am. I feel like I'm excited by it all, but it's kind of like excited for the unknown. I think that's the best way to describe it. It's like you don't know what's going to happen, but I do know what's going to happen. But it's just kind of like a whole new chapter, man. Whole new chapter. Well, good morning, everyone. It is now the next day, and today is the day. Slept my last night in here. Today is finally happening. All the hustling for saving money to move out, for the ups and downs. I'll probably say a lot of it was down, to be honest, mood-wise, but there were some ups during the times hustling for it, but the payoff is finally here. It's finally here after, I've got to say, like 2 years saving. It's finally happening. And it's paid off. I'm finally moving out to my own house. So let's go get a coffee, porridge, load up the car, load up the van, and hit the road. And there we have it. The desk and everything gone. My room is completely empty. And yeah, that's all done now. End of an era. So it is now the next day. We all moved into the new house and that, but I didn't really vlog much yesterday. We just kind of had lots of stuff building and just sorted stuff out. But generally, overall, it's really, really good, all settled. Only one problem, we've got no goddamn internet. So, oh my lord. I thought it was all working, but it's not. But engineers coming on Monday, so which gives us a chance to sort other stuff, build furniture. Then Monday, hopefully the house will be all like put together nicely. So I think that kind of gives us a hyper focus to focus on for now. But yeah, that's kind of just it for now, really. So today's agenda is going to be build my desk, and to try to get my office sort of together a bit. And we've got some deliveries coming, like fridges and stuff like that. Because at the moment, this is my temporary fridge because it's so cold outside. So we do need to get a fridge today, which will be coming between 10 and 2. So just gonna stay in for that, then go to a food shop later. Yeah, so we spent our first night here yesterday, and it was all right. It was all right. I think generally, I think I had like 5 or 10 minutes, but I was a little bit spaced. I was like, shit, I've now moved. And I was like, fuck. Just that little bit of moment of panic. It was like, change. Because it was literally the case I was just sat in my lounge, watching a movie. Watching The Greatest Showman was the first movie I watched in this house, which was, thank God I still got DVDs. But yeah, I had like 10 minutes of like, oh shit. But after that, it was quite alright. It was kind of settled. And yeah, it was a good first night, to be fair. Didn't have a restless night. Quite a smooth, easy night because I was so tired yesterday. So yeah, it was good. And got day 2 today. So I'm going to end this vlog here. If you did enjoy this one, make sure you leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe. And next video, we shall be working on my office and constructing it together. So we shall see on how it goes. Got some good ideas. So make sure you do watch that video. But have a good rest of your one. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.